Hey, what's up? I hope you're all having a good day or night, depending on where you are or what time you're watching this right now. So, today we are doing some trivia, but it's not just going to be the same Harry Potter trivia again. This time we got some trivia from a TV show. It's not just any TV show, it's one of the best TV shows ever made. And it also happens to be the TV show that I've rewatched more than any other. And I'm talking like I've watched it 5 or 6 times at least. It's The Office. We are doing some Office trivia today. The answers are on the back. Questions are on the front. And you're just gonna have to trust that I don't cheat. Because what would be the fun in that anyway? So anyway, yeah, that's what we're doing. And I'm not sure if you can hear like buzzing in the background. Let me turn up the gain real quick, just so you can hear it for a second. Yeah, yeah. I think you can hear that. That is a million cicadas. That is like hundreds of thousands of cicadas outside. Because in Kentucky, at least where I'm located, in Kentucky at the very least, cicadas are just everywhere. Everywhere. Literally everywhere. You don't even have to go outside to be able to see them. I mean, there's like, probably in my backyard alone, probably 1,000. And I'm not even exaggerating there. There are so many. It's like, just, it's like, I don't know, it's kind of, it's not scary, but it's like, it's weird, you know, there's just, it's like something you'd see in a movie right before the apocalypse starts, or right before something majorly bad goes down, you know, it's like, yeah, it's like one of the seals has been broken or something, I don't know, but it's freaky, it is freaky, for sure. But anyway, ignoring that, let's get to the trivia. Okay, so we'll start with this stack. I'm not sure how many I'm gonna do, but we'll see. And feel free to play along with me, answer along with me, if you want to. So anyway, first question. Which was not one of Angela's cats? Was it A, Dinky, B, Comstock, or C, Meowses? I know Comstock was one. I can't remember a Dinky, so I'm gonna say Dinky. Alright. Oh, no, it was Meowses. Meowses. She did not have a cat named Meowses. Okay. Alright, next one. What sound did Dwight play after Aaron broke up with Gabe during her Dundee acceptance speech? Was it A, a car horn, B, applause, or C, crickets? I'm gonna go with crickets. It was crickets. Yep. Crickets. Yeah. Other than Pam and Holly, who was the only female to have said that's what she said? Was it A, Jan, B, Meredith, or C, Phyllis? It was Jan. I know that. I still, I can still, like, picture the scene when she says it. She said it to, like, the dog crew, not to a certain character. It was, like, one of the interview things, and that's when she said it. When her and Michael were at, like, a dinner party or something like that, I think. Yep. Jan. Alright. Okay, Michael Scott's Dunder Mifflin celebrity blank awareness am fun run race for the cure was for which disease? Was it A, rabies, B, nymphomania, or C, Pica, or Pica, Pica? It was A, rabies. Yup, rabies. You know, I've never had rabies personally, but I feel like if I did, it would look like, I don't think it's too crazy to say that I think it would be like The Exorcist, where I'm like projectile vomiting and crawling on all fours, like backwards, and like twisting my head all around and stuff, you know? I don't think that would be too far off. I don't think that's too far-fetched. Alright. Which holiday did Meredith beg Ryan and Kelly to stop fighting on because she wanted one perfect day a year with no hassles, no problems, no kids? Was it A, Halloween, B, St. Patrick's Day, or C, Pretzel Day? That would be B, St. Patrick's Day. Yep. Yep. Alright. Which type of bed did Michael sleep on as revealed to Pam? A bunk bed, a futon, or a California king? That was a futon. It was a futon. Yep. Yeah, I know it's not really focusing. It never does. I don't know why I even bother showing it every time. It's never gonna focus. Okay. After Dwight went behind Michael's back to Jan and tried to take his job, what did Michael make him do as punishment? Was it A, wash his car, B, do his laundry, or C, clean his house? I think it was do his laundry. I think it was do his laundry. But I also want to say cleaning his car. But I think it was do his laundry. Yep, his laundry. What last name did Jim use for his parody book, The Ultimate Guide to Throwing a Garden Party? Was it A, Trickington, B, Faubert, or C, Ployman? I think it was Trickington. Trickington. Yep. Trickington. Okay. Got a few more in this stack. Okay. What did Dwight want to be done with his body after he dies? A, massive funeral pyre. B, freeze it. Or C, be made into a skeleton. I think it was freeze it. I think it wanted to be like unfrozen and like reanimated or something like that. I think. Yep, freeze it. Yeah, I know. Way too much about this show. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Which of these Halloween costumes did Creed not wear? Was it Vampire, Osama bin Laden, or the Scranton Strangler? That would be Scranton Strangler. He did not wear a Scranton Strangler costume. That was Dwight. Dwight wore that. Yep. Scranton Strangler. Where did Phyllis take Karen before they went out as a team to go on sales calls? Was it the bar for liquid courage, grocery store for snacks, or the beauty salon for a makeover? That would be C, the beauty salon for a makeover. Yep. Was it saucers or napkins? I think it was saucers, maybe. Oh, no, it was napkins. It was napkins. Okay. What was the brand name of the lady suit Michael found in a bin people were frantically going through and wore to the office? Was it Mysterious, Sassafras, or Modern Woman? That would be Mysterious. I remember that. It was funny. Yup, Mysterious. When Kevin tried to convince his coworkers that he's also had sex in the office, which phrase did he use to convince them she was real? A. She lives in Canada. B. She's from another school. Or C. You don't know her. Unfortunately, he did say she's from another school. Yeah, I remember that one very well. Yeah, that is what he said. Yup. She's from another school. Oh, Kevin, you are getting locked up for that one, buddy. Even though it's not true, you still said it. That's all it takes. Okay, which fruit did Phyllis use to describe Angela's little head? Was it A, grape, B, kiwi, or C, blueberry? I think I'm gonna guess and say, I want to say kiwi. I want to say kiwi. It was grape. It was grape. Okay, last one of this stack. What was Kevin's 80s cover band called? A. Paper Pirates. B. Dundershred. Or C. Scrantonicity. That would be Scrantonicity. I know. I have that one memorized. Oh, I have a lot of the show memorized, but that's a key part of it. Yeah, that does say Scrantonicity. I know, can't really tell, but that's what it says. Okay, next stack. We'll go with this one. They're all the same type of questions. They're all multiple choice. I just didn't want to try and stack. So, what did Jim train Dwight to eat by restarting his computer? A. Mints. B. Sour balls. Or C. Gummy bears. That would be A. Mints. It was mints. Wait, sorry, that's the question side. Yep, it was like Altoids is what he gave him. Alright, what phrase did Stanley start adding to the end of his sentences because he thought it was hilarious? Was it A, go straight to hell, B, you can suck it, or C, shove it up your butt? That would be C, shove it up your butt. Yep. There are some typos on these trivia cards. There are a few typos on these trivia cards. I fixed it in my head before I read it out loud, but it says, what phrase did Stanley start adding to the end of his sentence because he thought is was fun was hilarious? Not it was hilarious, but is was hilarious. I don't know. Just a few typos. Tends to stick out. Okay, next one. We'll go up to 20-minute long. We'll go for a 20-minute long video. So, however many cards I can squeeze in before then, we got about 5 minutes. So, okay. How long into their relationship did Jim wait to buy an engagement ring for Pam? 1 day, 1 month, or 1 week? this recycling alien character who lived on Poluticorn. Poluticorn. Yeah. Was it Recyclobot, Recyclops, or Recyclone? It was B, Recyclops. Yep, Recyclops. What did Jim claim he gets when he drinks? Pranky, handsy, or angry? He gets pranky. He gets very pranky when he drinks, not cranky, but pranky. Yup, 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 yup. Alright, which accessory of Stanley's caused a hot debate of whether he had one or not? Was it A, glasses, B, a mustache, or C, a bow tie? That would be B, a mustache. Yup. What did Nellie think Kevin's name was? Greed, Jumbo, or Gavin? She thought Kevin's name was Jumbo, 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 which is just insane. That's like a nickname or an astute observation